Birmingham is one of the most multicultural cities in Britain. However, there is still a large amount of discrimination between different social groups. Why is this, you may ask? Is it just ignorance, or is it because of political views of parties such as the BNP, whose views are portrayed so extremely in the media? We have asked a range of Birmingham residents on their opinions on how the city has adapted as a diverse community.
One thing people do say is go back to your country, and you say, this is my country.
And what are your views on chavs?
On chavs, they're fine. It's a fair choice, and I'm from probably the biggest chav estate in Britain, King's Landing. We actually got voted, and they were proud to be chavs. Got no problem with them. Their choice, and they want to dress like them to them, basically.
With reference to race, what do you think about Birmingham as a multi-ethnic society?
Yeah.
Don't go Alan Rock.
I don't mind it. The only thing I don't really like is when they stick together, like for instance, like all these different race groups stick together, and if another person from another race group, it's not really mixed, even though they say it is mixed. There's areas which aren't mixed.
No.
Even though they say it is, but it's not. Because you get communities of different race in one area.
No, but people just say it.
And they say it's mixed, but it isn't, because they prefer to live next door to each other.
What do you think about Birmingham as a multi-ethnic society?
I've been in the Midlands for 16 years now. Previously I lived in London, and I find that Birmingham has a much more inclusive view of ethnic minorities in London. So yeah, it's a pretty cool place to live.
I think it's just naive people, and they're the ones that discriminate against race. Ones that don't know about anything about someone else's culture or that. I mean, I haven't been
ignorance more.
Exactly. I mean, I think education would really stop that. Kind of someone who knows what someone else is about. You know what I mean? But I've been discriminated not for race, but for other things. Oh, for race because I'm white. That's why I got robbed and stuff like that.
Does it affect what power can stereotyping have?
Well, I think society has its stereotypes anyway, irrespective of the medium in which they're represented. And I think that everyone has their prejudices. And you could say that the media amplifies that, or you could say it just reflects that.
I think a lot of the work that my organisation does, and groups like Stonehouse, is about inter-club activities, about meeting young people from different backgrounds, different cultures, different communities.
Have either of you ever been racially discriminated against?
Nah, actually, yeah. You're black, you're meant to be ghetto and hang around with ghetto people and wear a blue wig and wear shorts up to there and be all ghetto and everything.
Have you ever been racially discriminated against?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
Basically, just for ginger hair.
We interviewed a BNP councillor about his views of Birmingham as a multicultural society. Here is his response.
I'm against multiculturalism. I think it was forced upon the indigenous people of this country without asking them if they wanted it or not. Mass immigration as well. It's been forced onto the people without asking them if they wanted it or not.
And what do you think fuels racism?
Well, I think it's ignorance.
As regards what should be done, I think we should have British jobs for British workers, which is a slogan that we use. I think we should have the indigenous people of any country should have the preference for the jobs of that country. I am extremely democratic. I believe strong.
And do you know when you have an egg, do you cut the yellow bit out and just have the white bit?
Do you like hospital food? No, seriously, it would be white. And I'd leave it at that. Why? Why support the BNP? What's the logic?
I don't know, I'd ask him to be fair.
Why do they stand by what they do?
If he was black, would he be thinking the same thing?
If I was black, would I feel the same way? Well, I suppose the truth is the truth, no matter if you're pink, purple or yellow. But you see, this girl who you say you've said to ask the question, what is her perception of the BNP? Has she been reading the Sun newspaper or the media? What does she perceive the BNP to be? I don't know what sort of background she comes from, or it's hard to say what's on her mind when I ask this question.